Celebrity Chefs is brought to you by
Hey, I'm Jen Biesty, owner and chef at Shakewell, and I'm gonna make for you classic paella made with chorizo, prawns, and clams. In Spain, the base for paella is made with sofrito, and this is usually onions, garlic, and tomato. And this is a little twist on it that we do at Shakewell with carrots and jalapeno. Gives a little sweet, a little spice. I often like to start with carrot first. So I'm just gonna do a nice little small dice and get this going in some olive oil. We're gonna add our carrots. Next, we're gonna cut up a little bit of fennel, cut them into a little dice, a little bit of onion. Not gonna go crazy. If you want to just cut everything into like small pieces like this, pulse it in your food processor. Just don't turn it into mush. I'm actually gonna use these little sliced jalapenos. These are actually pickled. You could use pickled jalapenos if you have them in your fridge. Your vegetables are starting to soften. You're not looking to caramelize your vegetables. You want to melt them. Think of it as like when you make a curry. You take your different spices and you mix them together, and then we come up with this whole new flavor. We have our garlic, and we're just gonna let this cook for a few minutes. Once your vegetables are super soft and tender and all melted down together, you're ready to make paella. So the sofrito you can make in advance if you wanted to and keep it in your fridge for a week or two. It would be totally fine because it's so cooked down in olive oil, it's pretty much preserved. And you can use it for a lot of different things. You can make a super simple rice dish with it and give a lot of flavor to your rice dish. So we got a paella pan heating up right here. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. You're not gonna need too much because the sofrito has a good amount of olive oil in it. So we're gonna start off with our sofrito. So this is bomba rice. And at Shakewell, that's actually what we call our paellas. We call it bomba because it's not super traditional. We cook it in a wood-burning oven. Like paella is cooked with a flame from underneath. We're gonna add another essential ingredient in paella, some saffron. A little bit goes a really long way. We're gonna add some white wine to the rice. The white wine helps get the cooking going, and it also helps bloom the saffron. So aromatic. We're gonna cook out the white wine. So we're gonna add a little bit of chorizo. Gonna let that cook in there. Use a dry Spanish chorizo. You could use it fresh. Now we're ready to add our stock. This is a rich shellfish stock. Once you have all your ingredients in the paella, you don't want to stir it again. You just want to let it sit. So we're gonna add some peppers. Peas, I love peas. They're also, I think, classic to a paella. You can use a vegetable stock or a chicken stock, but you're gonna want to make sure that you season it. Give it one last stir. Oh, it looks so good already, huh? So from here, we're gonna go in the oven, 450, 500 degree oven, 25, 30 minutes until it's ready. All right, so we've got our paella or bomba working in the oven. Okay, so aioli. So we have 3 egg yolks, half a teaspoon of Dijon, a little lemon juice. If you left the garlic out of this, it would be mayonnaise. This is a mix of, I'd say like 1/3 canola oil to 2/3 extra virgin olive oil. Once you've got a good consistency, you'll know because the aioli will stick to the whisk. The paella's been in the oven for about 15, 20 minutes now. You gotta set your timing right because you don't want your shellfish to overcook, but you also want it to cook properly, so you want everything to come out at the same time. We got some nice little neck clams, and then we got some nice wild white prawns. We're just gonna add some salt, some pepper. Get both sides. I'm gonna add a little olive oil to these guys, just to get them lubricated. Okay, you can see here, oh, it's looking good. Nice crust happening on top. That stock's cooked down. You know, this kind of falls in the category of a one-pot meal, you know? Who doesn't want a one-pot meal? I know I do. We're gonna pop this back in the oven, we'll give it 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna be ready to finish it. All right, we have a beautiful seafood paella. You'll know when your paella is ready when your rice has absorbed all the stock and start to get all crispy on top. Your shrimp should no longer be translucent. They should be a nice pink orangey color, and the clams are all open. We're gonna finish this paella off with some olives. We have our aioli, and then we're gonna drizzle this all over fresh parsley. Here we have a seafood paella white prawns, little neck clams, Spanish chorizo, and crispy rice, and a delicious aioli to finish. Enjoy it. Make it at home, you'll love it.